All right, we're going to be starting in 1 minute. All right, good morning. Hello, how are you? Welcome to my day party. I'm sorry, calling this class a day party because it's always a good time. Yeah, somebody says, what goes on in balance class? I said, well, you should come and see. All right, so we're going to get started. Any concerns, any good news? Anything happened exciting since the last time I saw you guys? Any birthdays? Any birthdays coming up soon? No? I forgot. Every day is vacation here at Carol Woods. Your birthday's tomorrow? Okay, can we sing happy? I think we should sing happy birthday to Susanna no matter what she says. All right, so let's sing happy birthday to her. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Susanna. Happy birthday to you. And many more. If she didn't want us to know, she shouldn't have told us. All right. Okay. All right, so let's get started. Let's start marching. Oh, that was fun. All right, let's get those arms moving. Get those knees up. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's roll those shoulders back. Three, 2, and 1. All right, front rolls. Three, 2, and 1. Like always, I need you to move to the edge of the seat. You need to be on the edge of the seat. All right, check your neighbor. Make sure your neighbor's sitting on the edge of the seat. If they're not sitting on the edge of the seat, say move up. Okay. All right, so let's extend one leg out, heel down, toe up. Now you want to pull that toe back towards you. Don't act like you're pressing the gas on the car, okay? All right, and then we're going to do those nice scoops. Try to keep a straight back. Did you feel some tension in the back of your legs? If you don't, go a little bit further. Three, 2, and 1. All right, opposite leg. Heel down, toe up. Pull that toe back towards you. All right, hinging at the hips. Be nice and graceful. Take it over. 3, 2, and 1. All right, sitting up nice and tall. All right, we're going to be doing lateral step outs. Make sure you're moving your knee out as well, not just your feet, your whole leg. Working on hip mobility. Three, two, and one. All right, let's punch out. Now make sure that your torso is moving. You're just not pushing your hands across your chest like this. It's twist. Yeah, reach. Make sure your eyes are following your hands. Sitting up nice and tall. In the name of love. 3, 2, and 1. I'm going to do a breaststroke. Reach and pull. Reach and pull. Reach and pull. 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're going to do chair jumping jacks. We're going to be doing 15 today. We're going to do them together. All right, on your mark, get set, go. 1, 2, 3, catch up. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Good job. Okay, we're going to be doing hard or hard. Okay, we're going to be doing something hard today. Okay, out of your seats. All right, we're going to start with squat holds for 5 count, and we're going to do it 3 times. Feet slightly wider than shoulder width apart. Toes pointing straight. All right, we're going to be squatting. We're going to count to 5. We're going to do it 3 times. All right, let's go. Squat, hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1 and up. All right, again, let's go. Down. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1 and up. All right, last time. On your mark, set, go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Down. 3, 2, and 1 and up. Thank you. Yes, I am a control freak. All right, facing the window. Oh, no, facing your chairs. I'm sorry. I said facing your chairs. All right. We're going to lunge towards the window. So we're going to do this, and we're going to hold for 5 count, and we're going to do it for 3 times, all right? Okay, on your mark, get set, go, lunge. Hold it. 5, 4, 3, eyes up. 2, and 1, step in. All right, on your mark, get set, go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and up. All right, last time, on your mark, get set, go. Eyes up. 5, 4, 3, 3, 2, and 1. Woo, woo, that was hard. Yeah, it was. All right, facing your chairs, we're going to do some calf raises. We're going to hold it for 5 count. All right, on your mark, get set, go. Get up on those toes. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and down. All right, ready? Go. Up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and down. Ah, those hurt. All right, on your mark, you say go up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and rest. All right, facing the window. All right, we're going to hold up our outside leg. So you're going to be holding it up just like this for 5 count, okay? This is going to be a hard one. All right, on your mark, get set, go up, hold it up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and down. Ooh, wasn't it hard? Yeah, again, let's go. Up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and down. All right, last time. Up. Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, still facing the parking lot, heel to toe. Get on the heel to toe, get on that tight rope. All right, we're going to hold our arms. And everybody tee your arms. All right, I want hands overhead. Everybody, hands over your head. Nobody gets a break today. 3, 2, and 1. All right, switch. Put the other foot in front. All right, tee your arms. Even if you have to tee one of them. 3, 2, 1. All right, hands over your head. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Give you A for effort. All right, we're going to repeat this round again. This time, feet close together. We're going to do close stance squats, 5 count hold. We're going to do it 3 times. All right, ready? All right, let's go. Down. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and up. On your mark, you said go. Down. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and up. All right, last time, let's go. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and up. All right, facing your chairs, we're going to be lunging towards the hallway this time. We're going to do it 3 times, 5 count. All right, ready? Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, step in. Now remember, when you lunge out, do not turn your toe out. Your toe position doesn't change. It's just one giant step over. On your mark, it said go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, step in. All right, again, last time. Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That's my fault. I forgot how to count. Okay. All right, going to do calf holds, calf raise holds. All right, this time I want your heels in, toes out. Kind of like a ballet stance, okay? All right, we're going to get up on your toes. Up, up, up. Woo, woo. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's go up again. Woo! 3, woo! 2, and 1, and down. Oh, these are hard. Again, last time, up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Ah. Okay, facing the hallway. We're going to do a leg lift hold. So you're going to be holding your leg out in front, holding for 5 count. It's the outside leg. All right, let's get it up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and down. Oh, I hate these. Again, let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, last time, let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Still facing the hallway. Let's get on a tight rope, heel to toe. All right, this time we're going to be doing some punching. We're going to punch our arms in front. Punch, 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 punch. 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's swing our arms from side to side. Side to side. 3, 2, and 1. All right, other foot in front, switch feet. All right, let's punch it out. Punch, punch. Punch, punch. 3, 2, and 1. All right, from side to side. 3, 2, and 1. All right, facing your chairs. All right, let's breathe in. And let's breathe out. And breathe in. And breathe out. All right, and have a seat. What happened? And I ain't got nobody. All right, we'll start with overhead press hold. Woo. All right, we're gonna press, hold for 5. We're gonna do it 3 times. All right, on your mark, get set, go up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. All right, go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, last time, go. Don't forget to breathe. Don't hold your breath. 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're going to do front raise. We're going to do them with 1 dumbbell. All right, we're going to hold it up here for a 5 count, just like that. Now you can do it with 2 if you want, but I have 8 pounds right here. So, all right, on your mark, get set, go out front. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and rest. On your mark, get set, go out. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, last time, let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Ah! All right, lateral. No, actually, we're going to do leg extension hold. So one leg, we're going to hold it out here for 5 count. All right, on your mark, it said, we start with the right leg. All right, right leg. All right, let's go. Hold it up. 5, 4, 3, woo, 2. Make sure your toes are pointing to the ceiling, and 1, and relax. All right, again, let's go. Toes pointing to the ceiling. Make that quad muscle work. Think about it. The more you think about it, the more you use it. 3, 2, and 1, and rest. Whew. All right, last one. Up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, lateral raises. Grab your dumbbells. All right, we're going to do a lateral raise. We're going to hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew, that one is hard. On your mark, it said go. Don't breathe. 3, 2, and 1. All right, last one. Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Ooh, that'll make me sweat. All right, we're going to repeat this round again. We got overhead press. We're going to hold for 5 count. On your mark, it said go up. 3, 2, and 1. On your mark, it said go up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh. All right, one more time. Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Dumbbell front raises, 1 or 2 dumbbells. We're going to raise your arms up parallel to the floor. On your mark, get set, go up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, on your mark, get set, go. Number 2, 3, 2, and 1. All right, last one, go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, left leg extension hold. All right, this time we're doing the left leg. All right, let's extend that leg out, toes pointing to the ceiling. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and relax. All right, number 2, go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, we got one last hold. All right, go. Up, toes pointing to the ceiling. Straight leg. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, lateral raises. Hands down at your side. We're going to make a T, 5 count. We'll do it 3 times. All right, ready? Go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Number 2, go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo. Number 3, go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo. All right, we're going to start the next round. Might as well do sit-to stands now. It's actually the second exercise on the list, but I'm going to make it the first. All right, let's go. Make sure when you stand up, shoulders over hips at the top of the exercise, you want to stand straight up. 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're up at our seat. All right, facing your chairs. All right, we're going to stand on your left leg. All right, we're standing here. We got 30 seconds here. All right, find your balance. If you're wobbly, that means it's working. 3, 2, and 1. Let's switch legs. Right leg, hold. Okay. Try to do it without holding on. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, we got march for 30 seconds. All right, let's get our knees up, get our hands up over our heart. Get that heart rate up. 10. 15. 20. 25. And 30. Woo! All right, breathe in. And breathe out. And breathe in. And breathe out. All right, we're going to be doing a lunge hold, facing the parking lot. You're going to lunge back with the leg closest to the chair. So you're going to be lunging here, and you're going to hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and step forward. All right, ready for number 2? All right, go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, last one. Let's lunge back. Hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step forward. All right, facing the chair. We're going to do a leg extension hold for glutes. Going to hold it here. Get it up. Straight leg lift. Straight leg lift. You should feel it in your butt muscle. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, other leg. Up. Hold it. Eyes up. Chest up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, facing your chair. We're going to do sumo squats. Toes pointing out. We're going to do 3 5-count holds. All right, on your mark, you said go down. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1 and up. Make sure your knees follow your toes on the squat. Okay, don't let your knees collapse in. When you go down, you want to push your knees out. All right, number 2, go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1 and up. And sit at your heels. Don't let your heels come off the floor. All right, last one, go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're going to repeat this round again. We're going to stand on our left leg. Stand. The goal is to practice standing here without holding on. And if you're holding on with 2 hands, hold on with your finger instead of holding on for dear life. 3, 2, and 1. All right, opposite leg. Good. 3, 2, and 1. All right, facing the hallway. All right, you're going to be lunging back with your outside leg, or is it inside leg? What did we do, inside or outside last time? Inside? Okay. So we're going to be lunging back with our inside leg. We're going to hold here for 5 count. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and forward. Woo! All right, again, let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, last one. On your mark, you said go, lunge back. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, so we may not like to do that exercise, but that exercise is really going to help you if you have to get off the floor, okay? Because when we get off the floor, we're going to put one leg forward, you're going to drive up. So that is the importance of that. So don't get mad at me when I say do reverse lunges. I'm thinking about you getting up off the floor. All right, we got march. Let's go. 30 seconds. $15, $20, $25. Keep going. And 30. Woo! Breathe in and breathe out. And breathe in and breathe out. All right, have a seat. Okay, and before we get started with the next round, because you guys owe me 2 sit to stands, 2 rounds, because I only did 1. So I'm going to do the second one now. Sit to stands. Sit to stands. All right, this is the last one. I promise. Come on, up. And then. Three, 2, and 1. Woo, way to go, way to go. Another thing, like if you were to fall on the floor or get on the floor and you can't get up, because I just remember like one of my clients was, I don't even know how she got on the floor, but she's on the floor, she couldn't get up. So she called me. She's like, I'm on the floor. And I'm like, okay. And she's like, I can't get up. And I was like, where are you? And she told me, I was like, well, crawl over to the couch. So she like crawls over to the couch. And then she said, okay, now I can get up. And I was like, but I guess in the moment, she just wasn't thinking about problem solving. But if you ever get in that situation, crawl over to wherever you need to get some assistance instead of risking like trying to get up on your own and then falling again. So sometimes in those situations, we have to think it through, and think about problem solving. Great. Thought it was an interesting story. All right, we're gonna do chair crunches. So you can do it with or without weight. I need you to find a good distance from the back of the chair. Okay, because we're gonna tap and we're gonna come up. The top of the exercise is shoulders over hips. Keep your chin down. Think about your core when you're doing it. Make it work. Keep your chin down. Three, 2, and 1. Okay. doing those chair crunchers, kind of emphasize more of the top ab, okay? So now we're going to do Russian twist, okay, up and over. Now we're working on the side, the abs on the side, which are called your obliques. So we're kind of working on this part. Up and over. Make sure your eyes follow the dumbbells so we can keep those vertebrae moving in the same direction. And plus you get more rotation this way. Up and over. Don't forget to breathe. 3, 2, and 1. All right, dumbbell down. We're going to do some knee tucks. Now we're kind of working lower abs. All right, anytime you bring your feet up, kind of working the lower part of your abs, okay? All right, so we're going to pull those knees in, control it down, okay? Pull in, control down. Pull in, control down. Don't forget to breathe. This is one you will hold your breath on. 3, 2, and 1. All right, grab the one. We're going to do seated deadlifts. Now we're working lower back. All right, so working this part. When people say work your core, you're going to work all the way around. It's just not the front. It's not just your aesthetic six-pack, okay? It's all the way around. It's like a belt. All right, you're sitting on the edge of the seat. Dumbbells in the center. You can do it without any weight. And you can just touch the floor if you need to. All right, so we're going to hinge down. And we're going to come all the way up. Shoulders over hips at the top of the exercise. Think about your lower back when you're doing it. Don't forget to breathe. Try to maintain a straight back. Let your head follow the exercise all the way up. Keep those shoulders back. 3, 2, and 1. All right, back to those chair sit-ups. Now scoot forward. I need a good range from the back. It doesn't really work if you're sitting with your back pushed to the back of the seat, okay? All right, if you want to make it a little bit harder, if you make your feet straight, tap, and up. That makes it harder, okay? Okay, but if you need your feet to be in a 90-degree, that's fine too. Keep that chin down. Think about that core when you come up. The more you think about those ab muscles, now keep your feet on the floor. Keep your feet on the floor. Good. 3, 2, and 1. All right, now we're going to work those obliques with Russian twists up and over. Make sure your eyes follow your hands. Up and over. Tap the side of your chair. Three, 2, and 1. Dumbbells down. We're going to do knee tucks, lower abs. All right, pull in, control down. Pull in, control down. And breathe. Three, 2, and 1. All right, seated deadlifts. Last exercise before the cool down. All right, sitting on the edge of the chair, scoot to the edge. Scoot to the edge of the chair. Thank you. All right, okay. Dumbbells in the center. All right, you're going to hinge down and back up. Reason I say sit on the edge because that's going to keep you from rounding your back. I'm not trying to make it harder, just trying to make it safe. I'll cry if I want you. 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Breathe in and breathe out. Give yourself a round of applause. You guys did good. Woo! Alexa, play Jeff Lober, Angels and Carrots.
All right, Angel and Carrot by Jeff Lober from Apple Music.
All right, let's breathe in and breathe out. And breathe in one more time and breathe out. All right, let's extend one leg out, sitting on the edge of the seat. Heel down, toe up, pull that toe back towards you. You're going to be hinging forward. Push those arms back, eyes up. There you go. Oh, yeah. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, knees into your chest. Rotate that foot in both directions. 3, 2, and 1. All right, opposite side. Heel down, toe up, pull that toe back towards you. You want to hinge forward. Push your arms back, eyes up. Come on down. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, knee in. All right, rotate that foot in both directions. 3, 2, and 1. All right, cross. Knee, ankle. Give your knee a little bit of push. You want to pull forward. Keep your eyes up. Are you going? It's going forward in the seat. 3, 2, and 1. Full cross. Knee into chest. All right, look over that shoulder. It's the side that the knee is up on. 3, 2, and 1. All right, cross. Knee, ankle. All right, give that knee a little bit of push. You want to pull forward. Eyes up. All you're doing is moving forward. 3, 2, and 1. Full cross. All right, pull that knee into your chest. All right, you want to look over that shoulder. It's the same side the leg is up on. 3, 2, and 1. Oh, that feels so good. All right, sitting up nice and tall. You want to push out, cat stretch, round out that back, drop your head. Meow. 3, 2, and 1. All right, drive those elbows back. Lift that chin. Chest stretch. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, one arm across the body. Rotate that hand. Keep that shoulder down. 2, and 1. All right, opposite side. Pull over. Rotate that hand. 3, 2, and 1. All right, arms down at your side. I want you to shrug your shoulders, and I want you to push them all the way down to the floor. All right, shrug again, and push down. All right, let's roll your shoulders. 3, 2, and 1. All right, forward rolls. 1, 2, and 3. All right, let's breathe in. And breathe out. And breathe in. And breathe out. All right, give us a big old hug. Woo, I love me. All right, give yourself a high five. Way to go, guys. All right, thanks for coming.